The Cougs couldn't put their offense together as they had a loss of 10-7 against the Stanford Cardinal. The Pac-12 had every game of Week 10 see the two teams combined for at least 30 points. That is all but one game. WSU and Stanford fought the elements to combine for just 17 total points. With 12 combined punts, 6 from each side, there were nearly more kicks than points scored between the two struggling Pac-12 teams. An ugly on both sides 10-7 loss saw the Cougs rush for only 4 total yards. Despite the rain making the passing game harder to operate, the Cougs stuck to their game plan of a heavy air attack. Stanford averaged just 3.1 yards per play, and WSU averaged 3.8 yards per play. But the only people who are intrigued by this outcome are known as sickos. Both teams converted on just 33% of their third down attempts, with Stanford going 6 of 18 and WSU going 5 of 15. Both teams converted 66% of their fourth downs, with both teams finishing 2 of 3 in their attempts. Neither team played well, the Cougs just happened to play worse. Cam Ward struggled, completing just 60% of his passes and having countless inaccurate balls. The worst of his passes was a low, wobbly throw that tight end Cooper Mathers tried to make a play on. Instead of making the play, he tipped the ball up for what became an interception for the Cardinal defense, and that killed WSU's momentum. Not being able to move the ball down the field efficiently, Ward had just 1 completion out of 5 attempts on passes more than 15 yards down the field. With their 5th consecutive loss, offensive coordinator Ben Arbuckle and the Cougs offense has totaled just 81 points in the losses, a 16.2 points per game average. In their 4 wins, the Cougs never scored less than 30 points and averaged 45.75 points a contest. Looking for a bright spot, there is a single play of all 60 minutes for the offense. Cam Ward avoided a sack and broke out of a defender holding his jersey and found Josh Kelly down the field for an incredible catch. But there was much more bad to come out of the game. Dean Janikowski missed a sub-50-yard field goal attempt. Kapina Gushigan dropped a surefire pick 6 that couldn't have hit him more squarely in the hands, and there was not an element of this team that is exciting after a loss. At 4-0, a bowl game seemed like a surefire bookend to a successful 2023 season. Now with just 3 games left in the season, a bowl appearance would be a saving grace for a disastrous and a disappointing season for WSU football under a head coach, Jake Dickard. The Cougs dropped to 4-5 as they look forward to next week's game against Cal at 1 p.m. on Saturday. For more from us, follow Wazzu Sports Network on Instagram and Cable 8 on YouTube. And with your Wazzu Recap, I'm Max Caldwell.